I'm about to eat at every Orlando theme park in 4 days.
People often ask me, Timmy, Your Highness, what's it like to live in Orlando? Is it as magical as it seems, or does the magic fade away? Are you at Disney all the time? Do you sweat Dole Whip at this point? Are you constantly chafing? Well, the truth is, I hate living here so much. I hate the magic. Mickey ruined my life. He ruined it. I'm just kidding. I love living here. In the words of Walt, the magic never gets old, and there's always a dream in your heart and your soul. But yes, the chafing is a problem. In this video, I'm gonna be eating at every Orlando theme park within 4 days. Regina, what do you think of this challenge? Oh, she's jealous. Listen, I'm your mother. I think it's kind of toxic to be jealous of me. Strive to be like me in the future when you're my age. That sounds a bit healthier, okay? We are going to 8 parks overall. So that means we're going to 2 parks a day and we're having 2 big meals a day. So that's brunch and dinner, 1 at each park. Am I making sense? Keep up, the magic can only last so long. We have until midnight. What am I saying? Most of the meals will be sit-down experiences from restaurants that I carefully curated from each theme park. Some I've never been to, some in space. Literally. I'm gonna feel like Katy Perry and or a plastic bag. I know I should be paper, I know I should be eco-friendly, but I'm not built that way. Of course, I'm gonna taste test and give you my honest opinions on every single thing I eat. Now let's talk about the 8 theme parks. Ow. We're gonna be going to. Of course, we have the 4 main Disney theme parks. Magic Kingdom, iconic. Epcot, a bit more serious, but iconic. Hollywood Studios, oh, the glitz, the glam, the big screen. And Animal Kingdom, a place where I'm Regina's pet. She's not even watching me. What a terrible owner. And of course, we're doing the 3 Universal parks. We got Universal Studios, which is basically Hollywood Studios with the magic sucked out of it. And then we have Islands of Adventure, which is where they filmed Lost. And of course, the newest girly in town, Epic Universe. I have been there twice. Both times were pretty epic. And last but not least, number 8 is Disney Springs. You're probably saying to yourself, Timmy, that's not a theme park. What's the theme? Shopping and spending money. Now, I know you're probably also wondering, Timmy, what about SeaWorld? What about SeaWorld? What about the whales? I think that's a better question. What about them? What about the big belugas? SeaWorld doesn't count. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh wait, I do. And we're not going to Fun Spot America either. Once again, you're probably saying to yourself, Timmy, what's Fun Spot America? Exactly. Also, Fun Spot America is not a theme park, it's an amusement park. If it had a theme like Disney Springs or like my room, which is themed Sarah Paulson panicking, oh, Shelby, then I would go. Anyways, girlies, if you're enjoying this video, give it a big thumbs up. It's the easiest way to support little old me in my whole dainty career. Also, I have not done a theme park video in like 6 months, so if you want more of these, let me know, girl. Also, subscribe. I make food content, cruise content, and theme park content once in a while, hopefully more often this year. Okay, I'm gonna transfer us to the park using magic supplied by the British version of the fairy godmother. Bye! 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 Not mine, not mine, yeah. Whoa! I'm here! Magic is really fast. Yes, I did have a bit of an outfit change. The British fairy godmother is actually Amish, and she said, you hide your ankles. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a lady just standing there watching me, just standing, smiling. Oh, maybe she recognized me. Oh my God, I feel bad now. I didn't know if I was bothering her, so I left. Anyways, the life of a homeschooler. Let's just sit next to this fountain. I was joking about the fairy godmother being Amish. She's actually extremely sinful. It's just very cold here in Florida. We're having a cold front, not a cold back. And she wanted me to be warm, so that's what she gave me, but I still have my Monsters University shirt underneath here. So anyways, we are here at Animal Kingdom.
Out of all the parks, I chose to eat at Animal Kingdom first because I want to start this video out on a peaceful note. I want to listen to the trees and feel the air on my face. Oh my God, it's that Pocahontas! That is literally Pocahontas right there. She was serving, she was slaying. Is she historically accurate? Of course not. But I was still so starstruck and excited to see her. So guys, this is it. If you've never been to Animal Kingdom, it's basically a massive zoo with a huge tree and rides.
My nose is dripping. It's really cold. I'm not used to this. I'm used to sunlight and sunshine and rays of joy. But girlies, I'm so hyped about this first restaurant. It's a restaurant I've never been to because it's always booked out, or at least it used to be. I don't know about now because I got the reservation pretty easily. But it's in Asia.
And here's a clue. Big hairy snowman. Let's do a little animal kingdom tour. So we have a body of water. The body is tea? No, it's literally water. It's not tea. This is the Africa section. So a lot of you know I lived in Kenya for a year and a half when I was 11. That's a true story. So it's kind of like been there, done that, but it was still very nice. And this is Pandora. It's a world based on the Avatar movies. They have a big alien uvula right up front. Looks crazy. And then they also have a bunch of floating rocks, which are not actually floating. It's an illusion. But did you guys see the new Avatar movie? I loved the fire lady that was like, your goddess has no dominion here. Chills, which is kind of ironic because it's all about fire, you know? And this is Asia. They have the Everest ride, which is one of my favorite rides in all of Disney World. It's not too calm and it's not too scary. All you need is a light sweater. And this is the bar Thirsty River. You know how people say, I'm so thirsty I could drink a river? This is the place they're talking about. But it's officially time for lunch. We are eating at Yak and Yeti. See, does my clue make sense now? It does, right? The building has gorgeous architectures and constructions. They opened the door. Of course, I had one of the first reservations. I like to eat lunch early, what can I say? This is the waiting room. They had some merch, but it all looks a little bit crusty. That's fine. I'll still buy it. And this is the inside of the restaurant. Look how gorgeous, guys. They have statues. They have like mosaic tables. Everything is pretty and detailed. And this is the menu. Pause if you'd like. They also have fried wontons. Oh my goodness, like sweet ones.
This place, I love it so far. And I haven't even tasted one morsel of food yet. I'm already gooped. The waiter is so wonderful. The vibe is great. I feel peaceful in my soul. And I just want to make this clear. I'm not wearing the shirt because I'm a Monsters University stan. In fact, I've never seen that show in my life. I never even went to college or high school. I was homeschooled. And I really don't care about that massive green olive with the one eye. I don't know that man. I'm wearing this because it's a monster-themed shirt. And what's more monstrous than a big hairy snowman? Nothing. Some people call them Yetis. I prefer my own term of endearment. And I just wanted to fit in with the vibe, you know? So that's why I'm wearing a, I'm waiting for my food. Guys, I ordered so good. I have been really refocused on my stuttering techniques, and wow, I still get stuck on my name a lot. When I ordered the food, it was seamless. I was like, I want that. Now, I'm just in a really good mood. We have 4 courses coming up.
For my first and second courses, I got the house salad, and I also got the pork pot stickers. I don't know why, but these containers are so delicious. I want to eat the container.
So I know this is just a house salad, and house salads are like the most basic thing you can get on a menu, but it smells so good. It smells like my house. I feel comforted. You know what they say, a house is not a home unless if it's a salad. So this has ginger wontons, cucumbers, cherry tomato, but the yellow kind. And the dressing is just Asian dressing. They said, you don't need to know the flavors. You're gonna experience them. Okay, it looks quite thick, almost like a lumpy Thousand Islands. 1,000 Islands of Adventure. Let's try this. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm in a great mood. Why am I apologizing for being happy? What do you want me to be sad? I've just missed filming at Disney, and I feel so safe filming here. I know that no one's gonna attack me. Oh my God, that's so good. I know that it looks like a really small portion, and it is, but that's because the very nice waiter asked me, do you want the full salad or the half portion? And I said, look at me. I'm so dainty. Of course, the half. Oh, yes. And we can just put it here. Thank you so much. I have a feast happening.
I love it. Is there anything else that we can grab for you?
I'm good for now, but this is so good so far.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I have my entree ready. Timmy, speed up. Also, my first item of the week is a salad. We are really starting this year off focusing on health and wellness. The dressing is so tangy. I feel like a lot of the times at like Panera or other places, the Asian style dressings are so sweet. This one's not. This one's more so tangy and savory. It's very sour. There's a very strong ginger flavor. I feel like it could cure any ailment, unless if you're Beth from Little Women. Ginger didn't help her. Mommy tried to spoon feed it to her and she said, the fever's too strong. And there's a very strong garlic flavor as well. So it's ginger, garlic, and tanginess. That's the main flavor profile happening here. And it's also very creamy and it really coats the salad super well. I loved the lettuce. Tasted just as good as any other lettuce I ever did have. And as a horse, I eat a lot of lettuce. All the produce tasted fresh and the wontons were very crispy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That dressing is so tangy. I'm about to dig into everything else. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm about to dig into everything else. What am I, a paleontologist? Dinoland USA is closed, mama. These wontons are a lot thinner than other wontons, and I appreciate that. They're very light to the molar, you know. I do think some red onion and maybe like something pickled would have elevated this even more, like a pepperoni, but I really think it's almost perfect. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Very strong. Wow. Now it's time for the pot stickers. I got them steamed instead of pan seared because I'm in more of a mushy mood. So let's open it up and get a facial. I think the steam released earlier. I was excited for my pores to be cleansed. I have this huge pimple here. Anyways, let's not talk about pus right now. Let's eat these pus stickers.
And here is a better look at the pork pot stickers. There's 5 of them.
I think this is like a lime ginger sauce, so let's see. Mmm. The question is, would I let these stick to my pot? I think I would. I like these. I really do. I'm not shook. I'm not slayed. It's nothing new, nothing fresh, nothing different, nothing unique. But I think it's pretty strong. Like me. Oh, sorry, we're in Disney. I don't want my shirt buttons to just bust open because of my huge pecs, you know. It's happened too many times. I would say that the wrapper tastes nice. It's not too chewy. It's not too soft. Classic. The pork filling is great. It tastes like a strong green onion, but there's nothing crazy happening. It's just a pork green onion flavor. That's fine. What I really love and what I would gulp down right now is this dipping sauce. This ginger lime dipping sauce is as sour as lime juice. That's probably because it has it in it, but it also has that like soy sauce richness to it. It's one of those sauces that makes you salivate. This is why Pennywise is always salivating. He keeps eating here and he's like, the sauce is so good. I'm gonna give that a nice strong 7.5 out of 10. And now it's time for the entree.
For my entree, I got the Thai basil chicken. It's basically a big noodle dish with a tree of basil on top.
The Thai basil chicken is $28.99. Oh, ouch. But it has shiitake mushrooms. You guys know I don't like mushrooms, but if they're in chunks and I can see them and avoid them, I'm fine with it. Sugar snap peas, bend and snap peas, peppers, Thai basil, wide rice noodles. Wide. You know that my Skechers always have to be the wide kind because I have really round feet. My feet look like burger patties. And then it's tossed in a spicy basil sauce. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go in. Okay, I just realized this portion is actually huge. Is this supposed to be shared? Because I'm just uno person. Did I look crazy ordering this? I mean, I'm sharing it with you visually. I'm getting full and I've barely made a dent. And I'm me, the man with 3 stomachs in the Guinness Book of World Records. If I can't eat this, no one can. Let me just say, I love it. I have a lot of thoughts, but I really am enjoying it almost to the fullest extent. And that extends all the way to the parking lot. All the veggies are so crisp and so fresh tasting. Not as fresh as that belch. Did you smell it? What it smell like? Tell me. Okay, I'm sorry. Next meal, I'm gonna be so chill. Now, does it taste like Thai food that I've had from actual Thai restaurants? Not at all. Never in a million years does it taste like that. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's still incredible. It tastes like teriyaki chicken with an added richness and an added charred flavor to it. And that's what the whole sauce tastes like to me. I'm not really getting Thai flavors. I'm not really getting basil. Well, that's probably because I didn't eat it. Oh, to be a giraffe at the zoo being fed. That tastes like licorice. Why? That's crazy. The pork is perfectly coated, perfectly cooked. I love that it's ground pork. Kind of changes it up, you know? Now, the noodles taste fine, but the texture, I'm not the biggest fan of. I do think that because they are such thick rice noodles, they're quite chewy. But not in like an uncooked way, just, you know, in a chewy way. Like, some lady at the other table literally looked at me and went, being an influencer is so hard. Everyone hates me. So overall, it's extremely delicious. I just don't think it tastes like Thai food, but who am I to say? I'm an uncultured swine. I still loved it. I'm gonna still give it a 7 out of 10. Great. It's great. Tony, I told you you weren't allowed to speak today.
For my dessert, I got the fried wontons. They came with this gorgeous glaze, ice cream, pineapples, and strawberries.
These smell very, very, very sweet. Sweeter than me. And I'm a people pleaser, so I'm kind of nervous now. Skewers of fresh pineapple and cream cheese wontons. Vanilla ice cream with a honey vanilla drizzle. Okay, my fork is covered in Thai basil chicken. I had to clean it. I feel like a Whirlpool dishwasher. Now, why are they skewered? Like, why? Are we trying to get messy here? Let's get some wonton with a piece of pineapple. Oh. Oh, bless a Dan, Lydia. I could cry. I could cry. I'm so happy. I'm so full. I'm gonna take the rest home. I already have my other food packed away. Let me tell you, never trust your nose, ever. It's a liar. It's a deceiver. Because it smelled so sweet, but it doesn't taste so sweet. The cream cheese wontons are so insane. They are filled with a cheesecake type of mixture, but that mixture is not sweet at all. In fact, it's a little bit salty, just like you are when you have an attitude. But it has such a creamy texture. The wonton on the outside is so crispy. The fresh fruit adds sweetness, but the main sweetness, oh wait, the ice cream. The main sweetness comes from this vanilla glaze. It tastes like a toaster strudel packet of icing, but like fresh, like high end, you know? Like if toaster strudel was $1 billion company, which it might be. Is it? Who knows? I can't stop eating it. I hate these sticks. I really do. It all comes together, the fresh fruit, the sweet glaze, and the salty cheesecake wonton, and it creates the most perfect dessert. 10 out of 10. I'm shook. Well, girlies, we got 1 park down, 7 to go. We're here at Disney Springs. Look at all the decor, the theming. I see money bags on the ceiling. I see shopping bags thrown around. I feel so immersed in this world right now. It's crazy. I'm back in my typical uniform because the weather did warm up a little bit and my fairy grandmother stopped controlling me. I said, I'm taking back my life, Granny. And she said, oh, what do you mean, love? Your ankles are showing. We're eating at, what's this place called again? I've been here once for brunch, but never for dinner, so I'm so hyped. It's called Chef Art Smith's Homecoming Dinner, and it's Southern comfort food. I love comfort food. It feels like a big weighted blanket around my stomach lining, and that's exactly what I need. And I already know what I want because your girl likes to plan. I'll plan days ahead when it comes to food. I get very excited.
So this is Disney Springs, the place where shopping is a pleasure. Walmart. Wait, is that Walmart? No, low price is better life. Walmart. No, spend money, feel the magic. Disney Springs. Anyways, they have an M&M store. They have a bowling alley. They have a Cirque du Soleil. And they also have this massive balloon, which I'm sure is full of helium.
Oh my gosh, just seeing it made my voice even more high-pitched.
So all the parking garages are based on different fruits. Shockingly, none of them are named Timmy. And here's a spring, which has sprung, as you can see. Or it could just be a leak that the plumber hasn't fixed yet. I'm not sure. It is time to eat. This is Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. Okay, the aesthetic of this place truly feels like home. It feels like you're in mama's kitchen. And by mama, I mean your own mom. You're not in my mom's kitchen. That would be weird. Don't act like you know her. I'm her son. And this is the menu. They have main plate, starter, salad, sides, all the good stuff.
I love the vibe of this place just as much as I did last time. It feels just as homey. There's a certain rustic kind of HGTV vibe to it. I feel like it was built by that couple that like got divorced and then got back together. What were their names? The builders, Bob and Bobette. I don't remember. All I know is that I'm happy that they're thriving now and they build the most gorgeous structures. They did seat me almost at the same table. Last time I was at that table. This time I'm at this table. And I feel really flattered that I'm less in the corner. Like I was in the corner before. They were like, hide the bald man. The glare on his head is too bright. People can't handle that. The human eye isn't capable. But this time I'm a table above the corner. So I'm like, okay, this is my moment. This is my time. Also, Chef Art. I don't know who that man is, but the fact his name is Art gives me faith in the food. You know what I mean? Because someone named Art has to be creative. Just like how someone named Timmy has to fall down a well. I'm sorry, I never have. I still have to mark that off my bucket list, you know? But I'm so excited. I got 3 courses this time, not 4, because this food seems very heavy, but I'm ready to munch away.
For my appetizer, I got the fried green tomatoes.
These look so good. They're called Bee Haven Bay Fried Green Tomatoes. They have shaved ham, shaved, with a Gillette remoulade sauce. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm so excited. Thank you. I act too excited over food. I really do. It's embarrassing. I hate who I am, but I'm joking. I love me. And it also has dressed local greens. $18 for tomato. Better be good. I mean, pig is expensive, and it's shaved for the occasion. I want to stand on this table and scream and say, I love fried green tomatoes. If you've been watching for a while, you know that every time I've had fried green tomatoes, they've been from like an all-you-can-eat, all-American buffet, which is fine, but they're always soggy, they're always greasy, they're always quite nasty, actually, and vile. But I've always wanted to try like fresh, high-end fried green tomatoes. You know, they're green because they cost a lot of money, and that's what these are. There's so much going on, and it all works somehow. The tomato itself is almost a little bit creamy in a sense. Like, it's of course juicy and tart, and then the breading is thick but not too thick, very crunchy, almost like a really good mozzarella stick breading with a slight cornmeal flavor. I'm sensing corn, and I also sense corn sometimes when I look in the toilet. Why'd I say that? I didn't. That was multiversal Timmy speaking through me. He's disgusting. I don't want to associate with him. And then the remoulade sauce almost tastes like Big Mac sauce meets hollandaise sauce. It's like a richer, more fresh Big Mac sauce. So it has that tartness, it has that sweetness. But I think, guys, my favorite part was the ham. And I'm not even that big of a ham person. I mean, I look like one, but this ham is different. This tastes almost like a, what do you call it? Pancetta? Like, it has that same smokiness, but it also has a sourness. It's almost like a pickled pig. Something about the ham is so special. And then the arugula. I love arugula. Wait, why am I saying it like that? It's arugula. I think I was trying to sound high-end for a second. It wasn't working, so I pivoted. They're incredible. Oh my goodness. And the ham on top? It's almost like a sour, like pickled flavor or something.
Like, it's our country ham, so we do cure.
It's so good. They cure the ham. Oh. Fighting illnesses one pork at a time. The arugula added a freshness and a bitterness that went so well with all the sour, big flavors. Loved it. 10 out of 10. I have no complaints. And I still have not seen Fried Green Tomatoes, the movie. Everyone always tells me, Timmy, see it. You would love it. You love Steel Magnolias. You're a Sally Field stan. And I really am. I love it when she has her meltdowns. Where is my daughter? Where's my daughter?
For my entree, I got the meatloaf plate. It came with some chunky ketchup, mashed potato, a cheddar biscuit, green beans.
This portion, I'm not complaining, but Disney's really upping my plate sizes. I know Mickey likes me a little plump. This looks insane. I'm so excited. I did not get the fried chicken because even though it's iconic here, I had it last time. It was great. This is chunky ketchup that goes with the meatloaf. I've never heard of chunky ketchup. I've heard of chunky salsa, chunky mayonnaise, you know, when it's expired, but not chunky ketchup. So I'm nervous about that. Let's first try the green beans. Get them out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. They're probably gonna be really good. Hook finger. Vegetables can be delicious? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is sorcery. There's a witch in here somewhere. I am not the biggest green bean fan, mainly because I don't love the texture of green beans. They're a bit slippy and slidey, a lot like a slip and slide, and I swear they make my teeth squeak and it feels very weird. I don't know. But these must be really slow cooked or something because their texture is like a cooked carrot. What? How? Are we making vegetable hybrids now? So it's the best green bean texture I've ever had. And the flavor is simple, but it just tastes like a light, buttery bacon. I love them. 10 out of 10 for vegetables. That's crazy. Okay, now we have the biscuit. This is a cheddar drop biscuit. It looks a lot like a cheddar bay biscuit from Red Lobster. If you haven't heard of it, it's the place where the food pinches you. I don't like to go there. I really don't. It's painful, but I love their biscuit. So let's see if this tastes similar. Hold on, we got some gravy. Oh, art. The canvas you are. I adore it. I will say one thing, it's a bit dry, but what biscuit isn't dry? right? It's biology. Other than that, the flavor is just incredible. It has the perfect amount of cheese. I've noticed some cheddar biscuits are too salty because there's too much cheese in there. This has just the right amount where it still feels mainly like a biscuit and not like cheese with a biscuit garnish. You get me? And there is a garlic flavor in there. It's simple but amazing. And with the gravy's a little bit sweet. It's like a classic country gravy with a little bit of sugar, which is the same as my Meemaw's recipe. She always says, if there's not sugar in your gravy, then there's not a chicken in the haystack. She was a poet. 9 out of 10. Next up, we have the mashed potato. They look simple, but looks can be deceiving. This might have 800 different flavor profiles in it. It's simple. With the gravy, oh my goodness. Okay, so those are very simple potatoes. They're very real. So let's celebrate the authenticity. But it tastes like I could make them at home. Like, it just tastes like a lot of butter and some milk and some salt. And that's it. There's nothing really special going on here. But I can see that with the flavorful veggies and the flavorful biscuit and the flavorful gravy, it balances all that out. So I'm not shook by them. I'm gonna give them a 6.5 out of 10, but I'm enjoying them. Oh my goodness, it's all so good so far. Almost all of it.
Yeah.
Huh? I know. I always try like one at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it now. I'm so excited. Everyone's so nice here. These meatloaves look like bricks that could honestly build a house. They're perfectly rectangular. I think they may have some charred concrete on the edges. I don't know. I've never seen a meatloaf looking like this, but it interests me. I think that they sliced it up and then they seared it. Art. The Mona Lisa was found frowning even more than she already is. This is the real masterpiece. Let's see how it tastes. And of course, I'm gonna add my chunky ketchup. These bricks are building a little house of happiness in my stomach. I ate that too fast. Let me tell you, the flavor is extremely simple, but that's how I like my meatloaf. I like a simple flavor. It's not one of those dishes that needs a complex, layered flavor. I hate when people add random stuff to their meatloafs. I say it every time I eat a meatloaf. I hate when they add the oats. I hate when they add the olives. I hate when they add the gushers. Like, people get crazy with meatloaf. And I'm an old-fashioned girly. I like me some egg, breadcrumb, cheese, milk, mustard, ketchup, Worcestershire, all the classics. And that's what this was. This is the most quintessential, perfect, simple meatloaf flavor I've ever had in a restaurant. This is how I would make it at home, but so much less greasy. Let me tell you, there was no grease in this somehow, but it was still moist. It wasn't dry whatsoever. And the fact it was charred on the edges, it was crispy throughout the whole thing. And it had this kind of burnt depth to it that just elevated the flavor so much. And the chunky ketchup, oh my God, I never want boneless ketchup again in my life. The chunky ketchup kind of tastes like chili without like beans and meat. It has that same acidity, and there was a bit of spice in there, and there's onions, and it's so bright and goes so well with the meatloaf. It's incredible. I have to give that 10 out of 10, guys. This meal is a goop so far. We still have dessert, but I'm very full. I already got my to-go container on the table. It's not a hat, Timmy.
For my dessert, I got the chocolate pecan pie with a big scoop of creamy, dreamy ice cream fresh from a cow.
Okay, girly, so I got the chocolate pecan pie because this really nice employee guy came up to my table and was like, did you get dessert yet? And I was like, no, sir. Sir, I haven't. And then he was like, the chocolate pecan pie is my favorite. And I said, that's what I'm getting. You guys know that my main motto in life is to follow the crowd. I think we should all live by that, right? So I'm really excited. I love pecan pie. Have I ever had a chocolate one? I don't even know. Who knows? You don't know. I don't know. It looks very ooey gooey and very rich. Let's take small bites before we really go in.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's incredible. It's so good.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
How was everything today?
Oh my gosh, so good. Everything. Yes. Thank you too. I feel like a star today. So many people have come up to my table to check on me. Is this how Ashley Tisdale feels? Probably. If I was being myself when all those nice men were talking to me and they asked me how this was, I would say, don't even ask me that. Don't even, it's too good. And I would start singing from joy. That's how good this is. You know how some pecan pies are too thick and they get this kind of like jello texture? This one doesn't. This one's thin. So it's almost like the pecans are just soaked in this syrupy goop that's like caramelized, and the chocolate just adds another level of deliciousness that goes so well with that caramelized pecan flavor, and the crust tastes homemade. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Once again, this has been the best meal of the week. And it's only the second one, but it's still amazing. Give me a second. I'm focusing on my craft. I'm sorry, I have to squeeze them out. But Derek, I love you. Like, give you the last bite of cheesecake. Love you. Pick me. Choose me. Love me. That was my audition to be the biggest star of Hollywood. Did I win? I think I did. Girlies, we're here in Hollywood Studios. Oh, there's cast members. I feel bad. I was next to the cast member door. Oh my God. Anyways, we are in Hollywood Studios. We are having our third meal here, and we're going somewhere very bougie, very classy. I have been there twice, and also it might smell a little bit like manure. You'll see why.
That was a crazy clue filming, Timmy. My goodness, he is so disgusting. This is Hollywood Studios. If you haven't been here, the aesthetic is LA. You know, it's green juice. It's auditioning and Pilates. You'll see all the Disney characters doing Pilates and yoga at the same time. They also have the iconic Chinese theater from LA, but it's not the real one. It's a replica. It's a fraud. But this is where we're having lunch, the Hollywood Brown Derby. This is based on a real restaurant in California. I don't know if it's like an exact replica, but I do know that it's a clone, and cloning is probably the future. It sounds a little scary, but I think we're all gonna be cloned one day. There's a lot of wooden structures, and this is the menu. As you can see, they have appetizers, entrees, and desserts. They gave me some free bread and some butter with sea salt as well.
Hurry up, Seabiscuit. They're catching up to us. Go faster. Move your horse hoofs or I'm gonna turn them into glue. Every time I come here, I feel beautiful, radiant. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she still has the dermatitis on her face. Yes, it's still there. The dermatologist really did nothing for me. Anyways, I'm so excited to be here. The waitress is so wonderful. And the bread that she gave me, literally, it's a heater. Just hot yeast. That's all I've ever wanted. And some butter. Now, she told me this is butter with sea salt. I do recall that last time I was here, they had pink Himalayan salt on the butter. Did they think I would not notice? Did they think I would accept this? It's not gonna taste the same. It's not from the mountains. This probably has aerial spit in it. It's not good enough for me. I'm just kidding. It'll probably taste the same. Let's try it. I'm just having a little bit of butter. I'm watching my cholesterol. Oh, sorry. How are you? Sorry, Jim. Hello, how are you? Oh, wow, that's so good. Thank you so much. I jumped like a frog. The texture. You know, I think the ocean salt and the mountain salt might just be the same thing. The more you know, I thought they were totally different entities. That bread really is so fresh. The outside of it is so crispy. The inside is so fresh. It does have just a classic, simple dinner roll flavor. It's not really giving sourdough or anything like that, but it's so comforting. It's perfect. And the butter tasted amazing. It was salty. So 10 out of 10.
This is a close-up of my appetizer. I got the cream of chicken and asparagus soup.
Oh my gosh, it's so good so far. You can talk or anything. Do not worry about that. Don't worry. Do not worry at all. You can come and go anytime. She was so sweet. She was like mouthing words and I felt bad. This soup is called cream of chicken and asparagus soup. It has chicken velour. I don't know what that is, but it's what it says. It's velour. That's my favorite kind of chicken. White wine, asparagus, and crouton. Before she poured the soup in, there was this like green paste in there at the bottom. So I'm just gonna mix that up a little bit. Oh, it's literally changing colors. It's like a tie-dye shirt, but instead it's a stinky asparagus. That was so disgusting. It was so bad that I slurped it up in 30 seconds. It's so vile that I want to lick the bowl like a dog. I'm just kidding, I got you. I love it. First of all, it does have 2 asparaguses in it, and it does have a gorgeous asparagus kind of color to it, but it doesn't really taste like asparagus. Is it still gonna make my pee stink? For sure, it's gonna be so bad, but the flavor is fantastic. It really tastes much more like chicken and champagne, or wine, if you will, than asparagus. The wine flavor makes it taste rich, and it makes it taste a bit more elegant than your basic Campbell's, you know, but it's not like a heavy kind of rich. Like, I drink it so fast. It's like I was in the desert drinking a bottle of Dasani. And then the chicken flavor. All the horses around me are gonna smell that and say, dinner? The chicken flavor is also very potent. It's like chicken broth times 2. So it has a strong poultry vibe. I'm surprised there's not a feather floating in there. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Let me just soak all this up. Simple perfection. I loved it so much. 10 out of 10. Slay.
For my entree, I got the half-roasted chicken with white bean puree and roasted vegetables, including onions.
This smells really roasted. Like, if roasted had a smell, it would be this. Did that make sense? This is the, what is it called? Half roasted chicken. Such a creative name. With white bean puree, braised cipollini, onion, butter, poached carrot, roasted mushroom, avoiding her, don't worry about it, and mustard sauce. I got this literally because of the mustard sauce. I want to try it. I love mustard. Everything. Let's try the white bean puree. Oh, interesting. Onion. I love being the Grinch. I love ruining Christmas. Le pollo. It's so good so far, and it's so juicy. That mustard sauce is I love mustard. It's like, it's so strong.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm talking so good this week. I'm so happy. I really feel like I'm getting my groove back. Oh my gosh, the dark meat just falls apart. I'm sorry, I was too busy to talk to you. I was too busy going in and devouring. Let me make something very clear. The chicken is extremely simple, but it's done right. Okay, when I picture a roasted chicken, I picture this. The crispiest skin possible and the juiciest meat. Even the tip was completely moist, and the dark meat was some of the juiciest I've had in years. Now, do I think it could have used some more seasonings? Yes, it just kind of tasted like garlic, salt, and pepper, to be honest. I think if they added some paprika, some smokiness, maybe some Cajun flavors, I don't know, I'd go crazy with it, you know? Then it would be next level, because all the potential is there. I will say the mustard glaze really helped in the flavor department. It was basically like a spicy deli mustard, but like a reduction, gastrique, glaze à la mode, you know? It's very that. As for the sides, the bean puree, it's so interesting. It's not my favorite thing ever, but it's not bad. It tastes like refried beans if your neighbor Samantha made them. She doesn't know anything about seasoning, but she's got some muscles from her Pilates and she knows how to mash it, and I respect that. It just tastes like a mashed up white bean, honestly. So overall, it wasn't perfect, but none of us are, besides me. I'm gonna give the whole dish a 7 out of 10. Could be better, but I really enjoy that.
For my dessert, I got the orange hazelnut chocolate cake served on a plank of wood.
Girlies, I've come to a realization. Please don't be mad at me, please. I have decided that I'm gonna start having only one dessert a day. I know, it's crazy. But I am getting older, I'm 31, and I do feel like I have to start calming down a little bit with the sweets, just a little bit. Do not worry, a couple months ago, I got my labs done. Everything's normal besides my big juicy thyroid. This is just something I'm feeling in my gut health. It's probably literally my gut saying, please stop. There's too much caramel around here. But I'm gonna enjoy my one dessert of the day. I'm so excited. So this is the orange hazelnut chocolate cake. It is a chocolate olive oil cake. Love olive oil cakes. They're the moistest, I swear. Hazelnut cream, coffee whipped cream, praline cookie crumble, orange panna cotta, and chocolate sauce. It's a lot of ingredients. Wow. Let's just, get a little bit of everything. Some panna cotta. Let go, blob. Okay. I gotta be honest, Mom was disappointed. You failed me once again, my child. The best part was the orange panna cotta. It tasted like a refreshing burst of orange juice in the form of like a thick pudding. Fantastic. The rest of it, honestly, tastes like a Publix birthday cake. Ouch. The cake itself is the most basic, dry chocolate sheet cake, and both creams just taste like frosting. They do not taste like hazelnut or coffee, so I'm very disappointed, but I'm grateful. Ooh. I didn't even taste an orange. Perfect, thank you so much. I didn't even taste the orange. I really didn't. Oh, the orange was the panna cotta. Makes sense. I have to give it a 3.5 out of 10. Girlies, I'm feeling really global. I feel like a whole planet, and I kind of look like one too. Do you know why? Because we're in Universal Studios. Yay! Woo! What was that for? I felt like stretching. This is where we are eating our day 2 dinner. Now, I am wearing a Disney shirt in Universal. I know it feels wrong, but guess what? I don't care. You think these big corporations care about us? They don't. Wake up call. So I'm gonna wear what I want and be who I wanna be, and that's me. Okay, so I came here not knowing where I was gonna eat, to be honest, because they have 2 sit-down restaurants. I've been to both. They have the pub, which I actually would have loved to eat at again, but guess what? They're not accepting one-person reservations right now. I feel so welcomed here right now. So if you're alone, you're not allowed to eat pub food. Sorry, no bangers and mash for us, but we can have other things. And then the other sit-down restaurant is a seafood place. I'm not feeling like seafood, sorry. Can you tell that I'm really just doing what I want to do this year? My plan was just to walk around and pick a quick service place to eat at, but the moment I walked in, I see wicked food. They have wickedly talented adult theme sustenance. Now it is in a wicked shaped shack. There's no seating, so I don't know where I'm gonna sit down to eat, but we'll figure it out. All I know is that for the first time, I feel wicked.
Wow, the globe is spinning really fast. I remembered it spinning a bit slower. This is Universal, and this is the iconic entrance arch. I don't know what it's based on, maybe Greek mythology or something. It looks very that, but the inside of the park was just so energetic. The hustle, the bustle. You know, people were walking around as they do at theme parks. And I did notice that Rip Ride Rocket is gone. And I'm so happy about it. It gave me the worst headaches. And this is a lake that has a lot of electronics in it. It's filled with a whole Radio Shack. And then I think this is the Ghostbuster car. I've never seen that movie. I have no desire to. It's demonic. They also had some Simpsons meet and greets going on. Some Betty Boop with her styrofoam wig. Poor thing. And Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? As well. I've never seen that either. I was not allowed to watch it growing up, okay? And this is the Wicked store. I don't know if it's here to stay or if it's a pop-up, but girlies, speaking of popping, you can take a picture in Glinda's bubble, which is, fun fact, made of Dawn soap. Not sponsored, but Dawn soap can clean oil-filled ducts and also create Glinda's bubble. And they had so many real Wicked outfits on display, like Elfie's Defying Gravity look, and then Glinda's second movie dress and Elfie's second movie dress. And then we have Glinda's Ozdust ballroom dress, which kind of looks like Oscar Mayer ham, and her bubble dress kind of looks like pancetta. It really does. It is now time for our Wicked dinner. So we are eating at Emerald City Eats, and we are trying the All Roads Lead to Oz flatbread and also the Emerald City focaccia. And this is what they look like.
I am seated at Mel's Diner, which is basically a diner. I'm not sure if I'm able to eat here without buying something, but I think it's fine. Me and Melanie go way back. She's a good friend. We used to date. I'm so hyped about this food. Now, as I was walking, holding them, I realized they're kind of the same items with different toppings, right? One's a flatbread, it's a focaccia, and one's a sandwich, it's a focaccia. I guess the bakers in Oz only know how to make one thing. So we've got the All Roads Lead to Oz flatbread, which is very yellow, because it's the yellow brick road, of course, without the bricks, because that would break my teeth. House-made focaccia with yellow cheese, cheddar sauce, roasted yellow peppers, pepperoni, and jalapeno. I thought that was bacon. It's pepperoni bits. Okay. One short day in the city of gout. Here I come. And then this is the Emerald City focaccia. It's a sandwich with basil pesto, sliced mozzarella, eggs. Eggs, okay. And sage derby cheese. I am noticing this is green for Alfie, you're green. I am. And then this one is not pink for Glinda, but if you think about it, pepperoni is pork, right? And when pork is a whole living pig, it is Glinda pink. Like, it's the exact same shade. So I think it works. Let's first try the pepperoni yellow brick. Oh my God. And cheese sauce. Oh my God, that's what I wanted. That is better than I could ever imagine. What in the world? You think Wicked food. Okay, that's like a gimmick. It's gonna taste like trash, but I'll still buy it because it's Wicked, you know. I have to support the witch girls out there. No, this is incredible. This is some of the best focaccia anything I've ever had. And I've been to Italy. I've stomped on grapes in the countryside, and this is better than anything I had over there. And I've never been there. I felt like lying. I'm sorry. Just imagine a perfect, crispy, fluffy focaccia with really good nacho cheese, like salty, tangy nacho cheese, and then shredded cheese so it kind of melts together into a cheese goop. Oh, covered in salty pepperoni crumbs. These pepperonis are so flavorful, so crispy, and I love the sand texture. You know, when I go to the beach, I always think to myself, I wish this sand was pepperoni crumbs. I really do. I just think that would elevate my day. And it all comes together and makes this like insanely flavorful, like cheesy bread sort of. And then the banana peppers add a little bit of health, a little bit of wellness, a sprinkle of that, but also a tanginess and a pickled flavor that really goes so well with everything. Just incredible. 10 out of 10. Glinda, you're good at something. You're good at something. I'm happy for you. You don't have magic, but at least you know how to dust on some pepperoni. Now it's time for the focaccia sandwich with basil. Oh, sliced mortadella. I thought that was cheese for some reason. It's a meat. It looks like some sort of ham. So let's just go in. Is this gonna change me for good? I don't know. Could I get any more good than I already am? Let's find out. Oh, there's a bug. Where's the egg? Give me some egg. I don't hate this. The focaccia, once again, is perfection. This just has a whole lot of pesto, and I like pesto. But when there was a guy taking a picture of me, sorry. Stop it. I know I'm the most famous witch in Oz. Don't make me cast a spell on you, turn you into a toad. There's just a lot of pesto, and I don't mind pesto, but when a pesto has too much basil flavor, it's a no for me. And I know that pesto is always very basil-y, but sometimes it's like so strong that it's like, oh, that's all I'm tasting is basil right now. And I want to taste the other things, but truly it's overpowering everything. A lot like how the wizard overpowers the whole city. Oh, I don't want to litter. I don't want to litter. My little wet wipe foil flew away. I got it. Elfie would never litter. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking about Elfie and Glinda, okay? This sandwich made me feel like I'm not that girl. The ham stuff, though, honestly, is a little too hammy, and I think it somehow blends in with the basil flavor and just makes it taste more salty and more basil-y for some reason. I don't know. And then the cheese is creamy, and I do like the egg's texture. I think it added like a hardiness to the sandwich and an excitement that was needed. Otherwise, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 out of 10. But it's my dinner, so of course I'm grateful. I'm gonna eat it.
And for dessert, we are trying a Central Park crepe. I got the strawberry Nutella crepe. What do we think?
The one dessert thing starts tomorrow. How about that? In all seriousness, I didn't feel satisfied with my dinner. It was very light. There was a lot of air in that focaccia. So I decided to get a crepe too because I've never tried this crepe place. So I'm excited. It has Nutella mascarpone, whipped cream, and strawberries. That's too much Nutella right at the top. I'm gonna take some off. It's gonna take over the whole bite. Okay, that looks more reasonable. Okay, wow, mamacita, she's full. There's a mascarpone. Okay, the crepe itself is delicious. It's a bit more bouncy than other crepes. It has a bit more of a chewy texture that I really, really love. But I will say, it does just kind of taste like strawberries, whipped cream, and Nutella in a crepe packed in there. And that's fine, that's delicious. We all love that combination. But I don't think that the Nutella mascarpone really pops that much. It tastes like whipped cream and Nutella mixed. So it tastes like the same vibe as the other stuff in there. It's simple. It doesn't taste like gourmet from France or anything like that. It tastes like a crepe you can make at home, easily. It was delicious, but I don't know if I would get it again. I want something a bit more exciting in my life. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10, yes. Well, our quick service dinner was a success, at least in my eyes. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Oh, guess where I am? You see that epic structure behind me? The epic dome of epicness? Cowabunga! We're an epic universe. And I'm really excited to be here because we're eating at a restaurant I've never been to. It's a barbecue place, so we're gonna get all down and dirty. But the moment I walked in here, I was shamed. I have to say, I was shamed. I was going through security and I was just walking through doing my strut, and the security man says to me, "You're at the wrong park," pointing at my shirt. I'm surprised he didn't quack in my face. Donald, don't listen to this. Don't listen. But he seemed kind of jokey about it. I was like, it's fine. But then his partner, his assistant security guard person said, "Oh, and the bag too." With disgust in her voice. But it's okay, I have to be me. And it's not my fault I have tons of Disney shirts and barely any epic ones. You guys just opened, okay? Give me some time to make a wardrobe. Maybe it will send me to Narnia. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
We're gonna do a quick little epic universe walkthrough for the girlies that haven't been here yet because it's so new. Here's the front. We have some sort of scientific experiment in the shape of a gate. This is Celestial Park, which is the main central hub of the whole theme park, and they have a lot of springs. Disney Springs is like, that's where they went. I was looking for them. We're running out. And this is the How to Train Your Dragon universe. Not me, not Hermione, dragons. This is the Land of the Dragons. I forget what the name is, but it's something very medieval and very stinky because in the medieval days, they did not know what soap was. And this is the Harry Potter universe. I'm realizing now that I can't say not me, not Hermione, yo, again, because I said it twice already in this video. I used it all up. Wait a second, I got another one. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. And this is the Dark Universe. This is where all the monsters reside. I feel like Yak and Yeti should be in here, don't you think? They have Frankenstein, they have ghouls, they have goblins. So if you're a spooky girly, you'll love this land. Or if you're a demonic entity, you'll feel right at home. And this is Super Mario Land. I did not go in because it's such a struggle to get in, guys. There's an escalator, tons of people. I couldn't do it. I was too hungry. And so we're here at our lunch stop, the Oak and Star Tavern. As you can see, it's a barbecue place. You can pause on the menu if you'd like. They have a lot of sides, a lot of meats, and the inside is very whimsical. I felt like Mr. Tumnus, but I don't have hooves. It's so pretty, and on each table, there's 4 different barbecue sauces, which is so generous. I love the options, the variety. So I got the mango bread, the smoked brisket, pulled pork, harissa, cauliflower, and burnt and baked beans.
I need to clarify something. You see, we have 3 mango breads here. Okay, I did not know that the meal came with a piece of mango bread, so I got an extra one. And I did not know the extra one came with 2 pieces of mango bread. So now I have 3 pieces of mango bread when I just wanted one, and I look like the pig I am. At least it's accurate. I'm really excited. The food smells real good. And this place is a quick service place, but let me just say the architectures. These stars floating in the sky, you see those? I think the name Oak and Star Tavern happened because the Universal CEO watched Guardians of the Galaxy and he said, Groot, that's a big manly oak. Space, stars, Oak and Star Tavern. It's a Disney property, so that's crazy, the competition. Universal CEO, I'm joking. Please don't come for me. Oh. Okay, let's first try the mango bread. Oh, my fork. I'm glad I got 3. I've heard Disney influencers talk about this mango bread. They say, it's incredible. You should eat it. Am I influencing you yet? They were right. I'm fully influenced. In fact, I'm in a state of hypnosis. It's like cornbread if the crops dried out and all the farm had left was a mango. Yes, this is a tropical farm on the tip of Florida. It makes sense now, right? It doesn't have a strong mango flavor. It's quite light, actually. It has more of a slightly fruity, slightly caramelized, sticky, really moist, almost banana bread flavor to it, mixed with cornbread, mixed with a light mango. That's what it's giving. It's probably the moistest out of any banana or cornbread I've ever had. Look at that texture. It's so moist you'd think it was a scrub daddy. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Incredible start. I'm so happy I'm here. Next up, let's try a meat. Let's try the pulled pork. I'm gonna first try it by itself and then with the different barbecues. This is sweet, just sweet. Hooly hooly. Who? Tropical good. Harissa. My favorite is tropical gold, girlies. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Mickey? I think there's a group of boys pretending to be vloggers. That's okay. It's so funny. Should I say something? Get off my lawn! Mr. Mouse, do mouses have hearts? Souls? Probably not. You need to step up your meats. Okay, because this is the real meat right here. That pulled pork is fantastic. When I tell you it tastes truly authentic and like it was cooked in someone's backyard with a lot of real logs. There's a slight ham flavor to it, but it's not too hammy. And it has these little seasoned, crispy ends on it. And it's moist, it's not dry. It's the perfect texture. There was no blubber. None. No whales in sight. besides me. And as for the sauces, they really elevated the meats. Now, my favorite was the tropical gold because I love anything that has mustard in it. I love a mustard barbecue sauce, and that one definitely had it in it, but it was also very sweet, fantastic. The huli huli honestly was just, tastes like sugar. It wasn't really giving anything. And the sweet flavor was just a classic, really good barbecue sauce. It had a lot of different layers to it. And the harissa just tasted more like just strong spices. It didn't really feel like a barbecue sauce to me. Overall, though, I really loved it. I have to give it a 9 out of 10. Guys, I'm distracted. I keep hearing them giggle. Let's try the harissa cauliflower. I got this because it sounded so different than other roasted vegetables, you know, so let's see. Oh, okay, I'm really in my vitamin and mineral era. I love that. I love it. This cauliflower is cooked to perfection. It's definitely roasted. It is perfectly tender. It has a bit of a charred flavor to it. And the sauce, I'm pretty sure, is the harissa barbecue sauce. This stuff. It tastes the exact same, but let me tell you, with the vegetable, it really shines and you can really taste it. Like with the pork, I felt like the pork outshined it a bit, but the cauliflower allowed it to really show off every asset it had. You know, the sweetness, the spiciness, and that strong harissa flavor was the main star. So it really worked for me. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Fantastic vegetables. Next up, we got the brisket. Now, I don't know why when I order brisket, I always expect it to be like shredded or in little pieces. They gave me slices, which is fine. That's probably normal. But the slices seem to have a lot of, speaking of whales, beluga blubber. So I'm just gonna try to work around the blubber and see what it's giving. It's about half blubber. I'm so annoyed. They're finally leaving, but they were laughing at me the whole meal, and it was really distracting me, and I'm sorry if I wasn't me. I felt like I had to conform. Usually, I'm always talking about beer and farming and my wife, Tammy, and the amazing sandwiches she makes for me when I get home from work. But I felt like I had to shy away from being my authentic self. Luckily, they're out of here. I want some more mango bread. Make me feel better. Life is good. Let me just say, I love the flavor of the brisket. I think it tastes like that perfect, slow-cooked, ultra-seasoned, classic brisket. But it had so much blubber. And the first bite, the blubber didn't bother me. I felt like it was light blubber. But the second piece, I think it had hardened Crisco in it. Because that's what I felt like I was eating. The texture was too mushy that I could not handle a lot. Luckily, the pickle did help a little bit with the crunch. But because of the texture, I wouldn't get this again. Anyways, last item, we have the burnt end baked beans. Oh. Okay. They're very sweet, so I couldn't take more than a few bites, to be honest. But I'm so pleasantly surprised. I expected these to taste like bushes. And you might be thinking, Timmy, why would this taste like a plant? No, not an actual bush. Bushes baked beans. But these really have their own flavor. They taste homemade. The main flavor is surprisingly garlic. It's so garlicky. I'm very surprised by that. I love garlic. You can tell by my halitosis. The beans are very tender. They do have a slight smoky kind of brisket flavor to them. But like I said, they are too sweet. They're very, very, very rich. Probably the sweetest baked beans I ever did have. You'd think this was a creme brulee with a side of fart, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to give it a 6 because of that, but otherwise the flavor is perfection. So other than being attacked and chewing on blubber, I had a fantastic meal. Truly, I would come back. I would just try the chicken next time instead of the brisket. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. I'm holding it back. Girlies, we're at Epcot, the city of the future that actually looks much more like the past. Some people call this place Walt's biggest dream. I call it Walt's biggest golf ball. Either way, I'm astounded at what he created. And I'm so excited to eat here. So for our day 3 dinner, we are eating in space. I teased this in the intro and I said, we're eating in space. And no one believed me. You didn't believe me, did you? You were like, Timmy, how are you gonna get the gear to go to space? How are you gonna get the ship? Sweetheart, all I need is Disney magic. So it's a restaurant that's literally in space. You go up into space before the meal. It's crazy. I've never been there, but I'm so hyped and I'm hungry and I cannot wait to eat some freeze-dried astronaut food. Let's go.
Every time I see this golf ball, I think to myself, I feel seen. That's my exact same shape of head. So currently the Festival of the Arts is going on. A lot of the Disney influencer girlies call it farts, which is crazy. They're all coming for my brand. Anyways, this is where the Space 220 restaurant is. It's literally within the Mission Space ride. See, there's the sign. And you basically just go to the side of it and walk down this long hallway. You check in and then you get into this waiting room. They gave me a little boarding pass and then they sent us to this transportation room. It's supposed to be a space elevator. And honestly, I finally felt the immersion. We were going up into space. I felt the adrenaline. I felt like I was breaking a record. You know, the first 5'7" man in Skechers to go to space. Then we left the fake elevator and we went into this hallway where they were growing the food. What? I thought you needed sunlight and rain for that. Science? Who is she? And this is the actual dining room. First of all, they have a cellar with a lot of wine. That's nice. But also they have the earth, the mother that we all know and love, sitting right outside of the window. And this is the menu. Pause if you'd like. It's a Prix Fix.
Whoa. I've never felt anti-gravity before. I thought I would feel like Sandra Bullock in Gravity, but instead I feel like one of those floaty guys outside of a car salesman place. But this place is super cool. It's a little hot. I didn't know they had heat in space. No, they don't have sound. So what do they have? Hopefully alien zaddies, but I can't even count on that at this point. Perfect, thank you so much. You can like come and go and like talk and everything. Do not worry about this. This table's very interesting. So it looks like a bench type thing, right? But it's more of like a bar stool, like a long bar stool. So my feet are not touching the ground. I feel like I'm gonna slide down and fall right back down to earth. That's a scary thought. I don't even have a parachute. I'm not prepared for that, but I'm really excited. I did order my food already, every single course. I was very surprised to see normal people food. I was expecting freeze-dried beef tips in a packet or something much more preserved, but they have a filet mignon smoking up the whole place over there. So this is like a Chili's in space.
For my appetizer, I got the Centauri Caesar salad with croutons.
I did get a basic Caesar salad for my appetizer, but in my defense, this is not an Earth Caesar salad. This is something much more. So I don't want to hear any complaints. We're on vacation. Your father and I saved up to take you to space because it was your dream. You wanted to float too. And you've had an attitude this whole time saying, oh, the space isn't what I thought. It's not. I haven't seen one starship battle. Starships don't exist. This is the real world. And a space trip is a lot of money. And you've ruined it for all of us. I hate being your mother. I didn't mean that. But I did. This is called the Centauri Caesar salad. Now, Centauri, I think, is a creature from Narnia, correct? The one with the horse, badonkadonk, and the man face. Disney's like, just put all of our IP together. We don't care. It has romaine lettuce, classic Caesar dressing, Parmigiano Reggiano, and toasted garlic crouton. Okay, sounds simple, but keep in mind that the lettuce was grown in that 3D printer that was spinning around. And there's a lot of Parmesan cheese on here, and I think some chives. That's different. We get crazy in space. Oh my God. E.T., you ate that up, you little raisin-looking mess. I'm not joking when I say this is top 5 best Caesar salads I've ever had. I'm gooped, because typically Disney food is good, but never like the best thing ever. Do you know what I mean? They're never gonna invite me to any events, are they? No, for sure not, but this is insane. The lettuce, first of all, is so crisp and so fresh. I really think I prefer 3D printed over romaine or butter. The croutons taste like any old fresh croutons. I'm fine with them. Very crunchy. There's a lot of Parmigiano Reggiano, and this dressing is so special. It tastes like a classic Caesar, but like plussed. So like Disney plus. There's a very strong garlic flavor, extremely strong, but what makes it unique is this really rich, real olive oil flavor. I've never had a Caesar salad that tastes like olive oil. I've had some that taste like anchovy, Ariel's bestie. But I've never had one that tastes like a rich olive oil, and this one really has that. That was the first burp in space I think ever, and people actually heard it. 10 out of 10. I'm so glad I went basic and got the save option because it paid off.
For my entree, I got the pork tenderloin with a sweet potato and chorizo hash. And it looks pink. I don't think it was the lighting, okay? Is that Galinda?
I have to say, Everyone here has been so nice. No one's laughing at me. No one's pointing and saying, there's a vlogger. There's a 5'7" man with dermatitis and a big thyroid. I think the aliens accept me more than humans do, so maybe this is where I'm meant to be. They were like, bleep blah bloop, big swollen head, just like us. Join our planet. Let's try this. It looks really good. This is the M87 pork tenderloin. It has prosciutto and sage wrapped around it, sweet potato chorizo hash, and whole grain mustard sauce. More mustard sauce. This is my third time having mustard this week. You might as well call me French's. Bonjour. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever had a non-dry pork tenderloin in my life. I thought they had to be dry. I thought that was the only way. It was the only way. But let me tell you, this is so moist. On the outside, there's the prosciutto, which Ariana Grande donated from her Wicked costumes. She's so gracious, isn't she? Love her. Now, I gotta say, the meat on the inside itself does not have a lot of flavor. Probably because it was cooked in a log form. And how do you season a log? I don't know, I've never tried. And then they slice it. So the inner meat is just kind of like pork flavored, but then the outside has a lot of almost like bacon type flavor from the prosciutto. And then the glaze tastes like honey mustard, but a lot more honey than mustard. It's a hint of mustard, more honey. But I really like the sweetness. I think it goes well with everything. And the sweet potato chorizo hash is great, but I don't think that's chorizo, mama. It tastes like a kielbasa from Publix. Now, maybe aliens don't read human languages. Maybe they were like, chorizo and kielbasa, same thing. It's all the same. But I think they should educate themselves on different cultures because that's very insensitive. It's 2026, you know, keep up, right? But I still loved it. The kielbasa flavor went so well with the sweet potatoes, which were simple but crispy. And I feel like the sweetness from the potato went so well with the saltiness from the sausage. And it went very well with the very simple pork. I liked it overall. I'm not gooped, but I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a nice strong 7 out of 10 overall. I'm staying. I don't care what Sigourney Weaver has to say about it. I know space is where she thrives. I'm gonna thrive here too.
Surprise! Oh my gosh, I got some extra appetizers. Some fried buffalo cauliflower and some calamari.
I'm gooped. I felt welcome before, but now I feel like family. Wait, which slogan is that? When you're here, you're family? Denny's? I don't know, but now it's Space's slogan. One of the managers came up to me and she was like, what'd you think of this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, it's all great so far. And she was like, you should also try this and this. And I was like, okay, next time for sure. And then she was like, give me a second. And she brought 2 samples of appetizers for free to me. And I'm so grateful. I thanked her so much. We have calamari. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the calamari, I promise. And a fried cauliflower. You guys know I love cauliflower. I love fried cauliflower. So let's try that first. I think it has a buffalo sauce with it and also another dipping sauce. And she told me it's like their best seller. So let's see. Wow. That tastes just like real cauliflower. Technology is crazy. It's so tender, and my favorite part is the batter. This is some of the crispiest, lightest batter I've ever had on a cauliflower. It almost tastes like a McDonald's chicken nugget, but like high end. And the buffalo sauce is so tangy. This is some sort of a ranch moment. I don't even know. I love it. It's incredible. Now it's time for the calamari. It does have a fried jalapeno with it, so that's definitely gonna make it better. Let's just dip it into the sauce too. You know, I'm so grateful. I still don't love it because it's seafood, but let me just say, it has a very light seafood flavor, and it's the least chewy calamari I've ever had. So there's that. It's not giving balloon like it typically does. Usually it's like, happy birthday, I'm calamari. I'm like, I don't like surprises. The breading is once again super crisp, super light, and the little fried jalapeno really added a zing. I'm gonna give the buffalo cauliflower a 9 out of 10, and the calamari, I'm gonna give it the rating of gratefulness and gratitude.
For my dessert, I got this cake called Electra. It's a lemon cake with raspberry as well.
This is called the Electra. It's a dessert made up of lemon mousse, raspberry jam, citrus cake, and whipped ganache. I literally only got it because I'm a big fan of Jennifer Garner. It's so pretty. I don't know if I should even eat it. I should just collect it. Ooh. Oh, there's raspberry in the middle. Hold on. It's gooping out. Wow, that woke me up. I was in cryo sleep. That means slay the house, boots down, mama. I'm shook. I have to pause there and take the rest home, but that's a perfect dessert. It reminds me of a lemon meringue pie, but make it cake. The cake replaces the crust, and the cake has a very fresh pound cake texture to it. And then the topping is almost like a lemon meringue flan. It's like a gelatin pudding, sort of. And then the raspberry jam on the inside is so tart. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, my question is, how do I leave? Are they gonna send me in a pod? Back home, they're gonna be like, just spit me out?
They just sent me back down using the same elevator system.
Day 4, girlies, it's the final day, and I'm just feeling so much gratitude. I would like to thank the magic for helping me get here. I would like to thank the dreams and the hope as well. And I would like to thank Cinderella, because if she didn't lose her shoe, none of us would be here. Her carelessness really created an empire. And speaking of her, do you see her castle over there? It looks tiny. It's a Thumbelina hand-me-down. We are going to a mediocre restaurant I've been to. I've been to many a times, and I'm excited for it because I'm trying things I haven't had yet.
I know you're wondering, Timmy, did you take the monorail to Magic Kingdom or the ferry? Of course I chose the ferry. Ferries have to stick together. You know what I mean? Just ask Tinkerbell, even though she has a horrible attitude. This is where we're eating, the Plaza restaurant. It's in the Main Street USA area, and it's basically, I think, themed to be like the Plaza Hotel in New York City. This is the menu. They have appetizers, entrees, and desserts.
I feel bad for what I said before, calling this place mediocre. Everyone's so nice, and it's really pretty. It's just the food, both past times, has been not amazing. And when I'm in the happiest place on earth, I want to be happy. Because what happens when you're sad in the happiest place on earth? The multiverse breaks, Mickey gets mad, he screams at you and says, cheer up, and he throws a waffle at you. It's happened one too many times to me, so I really value my happiness when I'm here. Now, of course, I'm gonna give it another chance. Maybe third time's the charm. Maybe when the clock strikes 12, the pumpkin will turn delicious. That made sense in my head. I got a really delicious sounding appetizer, so I hope it slays me. I don't think I've had it before. And the entree sounds really good. We are skipping dessert. I'm so proud of myself, but tonight we'll feast on something sweet for sure.
For my appetizer, I got the onion rings. They came standing up. They have really good posture.
Ooh. I love hiding behind my mountain of onion rings. It's just one of my hobbies, you know? Girlies, one of the families near me recognized me, and I told them that once they are done eating, they can come and take a picture with me. And I said, even if I'm filming, it's fine, because I'm a relatable, down-to-earth influencer. I'm so down-to-earth, I'm in the crust. And they just seem so sweet, so if people walk up to me, that's why. Anyways, I'm so excited for this. We have 2 sauces. I have no clue what they are. Does the menu say? Let me see. Mild horseradish and ranch dipping sauces. So let's dig in. Oh, Jenga. I hope it doesn't crumble. Oh, so hot, so fresh. With ranch. And horseradish. Oh! That's it. Oh my gosh, we have twins. Let me just start with the good. The texture is perfection. This batter really crisps up so nicely. It's hearty, but doesn't feel heavy. Shiny and glimmering, splendid, but it's not that greasy. It just has that nice CoverGirl highlight. The onion inside, nice. Very, very oniony. It's an onion that's proud to be an onion, you know? Imagine people near me are listening and they're like, what is this man talking about? Science. Sweetheart, it's science. Now I have to say the flavor of the onion ring is a little timid. I feel like the breading could have more of a punch to it, and it could be saltier when it's by itself. So I don't know if they fully work without the sauces, but with the sauces, I think it works. The sauces really add a much needed saltiness, and they add more of a depth of flavor, especially the horseradish. The horseradish tastes like bloomin' onion sauce from down under, you know, from the steakhouse that's out back. So it's like that, but Disney-fy it. I do like the experience of the onion building. I do think it adds some excitement to the meal, but flavor-wise, they need the sauce. So I'm gonna give them overall a 6.5 out of 10. I think that's fair, and it's not as mediocre as I thought it would be, even though it still kind of is.
For my entree, I got the Chipotle barbecue pork sandwich, and it came with fries and a side of bright ketchup.
Okay, this looks really promising. I'm so excited right now. Who told them I love pickles so much? Who? Was it you? They put so many pickles on this, and as a pickle stan, I'm feeling #blessed right now. Oh no. it's totally fine. Do not worry about it. You can do anything. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad that sometimes I feel like my camera scares people. I don't want them to be scared. You could throw my camera. I wouldn't even be mad. Let's try the fries. Back up. They feel fresh. They smell fresh. Okay. Ketchup. That's good ketchup. Is that homemade? Horseradish? Oh my god. Ranch? I really enjoyed that so much. Are they the best fries ever? No, but they're strong. Just like my mental health on good days. They are extremely fresh. They were just fried like minus 5 seconds ago. So good so far. Thank you. Perfectly fluffy on the inside. I can tell that's a fresh potato, freshly dug up from the crust that I'm still in. And they're perfectly salted. Are they anything special? No, but they're good. And that's what I'm happy about. Maybe this is the happiest place on earth. Maybe I am gonna conform to Mickey's vision of the world. Oh, and the ketchup is shocking. I don't know if it's fresh. I don't know if they stewed it here in the kitchen, but it tastes special. It tastes like Heinz with a kick of something. Maybe like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of extra sweetness. I'm not sure, but I adore it. So I'm gonna give the fries a very strong 7.5 out of 10. Yes, ma'am. Now it's time for the pork barbecue sandwich. Is this my third time having pork in the last 24 hours? You know, vegans, you can throw tomatoes at me. I do deserve it. I know pigs are very smart, and I just keep eating them. That's crazy. This is the Chipotle barbecue pork sandwich. It has slow-cooked pulled pork. That burp wasn't me. That was Eloise. She's been wreaking havoc in this place. It has slow-cooked pork with Coca-Cola Chipotle barbecue sauce. Oh! I've been trying to drink less soda, but I guess today I'm getting a little crazy. And coleslaw served on a toasted potato roll. Oh, they did not lie. It's very toasted. Okay, let me try the pork by itself. I adore the bun. It's toasted, and it definitely is a potato roll. I can see a lot of similarities between it and the fries. I also really love the pickles. They're dill, and I love that they're in slices. Far too many times have I gotten 2 little hamburger chips on my sandwich, and they barely cover any bites. I like the whole sandwich covered in pickle, and that's what they did. You know, I went to the president of Disney Channel, and I said, I want more pickles on my sandwiches. And we made history, and that's what this is. If you know the Debbie Ryan meme, you know, girl. I think my main issue is the pork, and that is kind of a problem because it's a pork sandwich. You know how pre-made like packaged pork tastes like at a fast food place or in the refrigerated aisle? You know that texture? It's like kind of like pork, but it's much softer and kind of melts in your mouth like cotton candy. That's what this is giving. It kind of has that texture, and the pork flavor to me has the artificial smokiness, the fake tree. It doesn't give full forest. It gives like IKEA plant. And then the Coca-Cola barbecue sauce tasted fine, but just like any old sweet barbecue sauce, I could not taste the cola. So will I be coming back to the plaza for a 4th time? Who knows where life will take me, but do I want to? Nah, bro, nah. I've never said that before. I've just always wanted to. Nah. So I'm gonna have to give the pork sandwich a 3.5 out of 10, but the service is fantastic. My waitress was wonderful, and I kind of like the onion rings and kind of like the fries, so there were some wins happening. Look at this gorgeous sunset. It's the final meal of the week, and we are spending it in islands of adventure. No, contrary to popular belief, it's not a real island. It's just part of Florida, which is the uvula of America. But the true part of it is that it is filled with adventure, and that's what we're about to have, a gluttonous adventure at Mythos. Mythos is probably the nicest restaurant in Islands of Adventure. I've been there once. Did I say once? I think I'm so knowledgeable that I'm creating new words. Check the dictionary, it's already in there. I've only been there once, and it's like a Greek restaurant, but I got pad thai, and the pad thai wasn't that authentic, surprisingly. So I'm excited to try the Greek food so that we can really taste their specialty, you know? Let's go have the final meal, green eggs and ham. Hungry is how I feel. Okay, let's go.
This shot made my jaw drop as I was filming it. I was like, I'm making an IMAX movie right now. What is going on? This is so pretty. And then it got darker and all my talent left with the sunlight. It's okay. This is Islands of Adventure. I've never really understood the theme of this place. I think it's just a lot of random stuff put together, which is fine. Variety is the theme. They have a comic area, a Harry Potter area, a Dr. Seuss section, a Jurassic section, but we are not going to any of those sections. We are going to the section that looks like a big rock. Dwayne, you look so good. This is the area that's Greek themed. I don't remember what the name is, but it's very pretty. And the restaurant has a man singing opera on it. And this is it, Mythos Restaurant. That sign says 10-time winner, #1 theme park restaurant in the world. Girl, did I give the award? No, then it doesn't matter. This is the inside. It's very much like a cave, like you're in a coral reef and you're a sea anemone. Wow, I really get Nemo's struggles. Okay, I get it. This is the menu. Pause if you'd like. It's a lot of Greek food and pad thai.
Shh, shh. Please, Mama's got a headache. The Advil hasn't kicked in yet. Can we just have a moment of peace? Please? Okay, let me stop cosplaying as a mother who's trying her hardest. I do have a headache, and it's from hunger. Once I eat, I'll be fine. I'm just so hungry because lunch was very light. The plaza did disappoint. So I did take the food home, but I have not finished it. But this place is gorgeous. Last time I was here, it was daytime, so it looked very different. Right now, it's all lit up. It's like Pandora, but the off-brand Universal version. And I'm so excited to be here. I ordered really, really Greek food, even more Greek than Meryl Streep in Mamma Mia, and she was so Greek in that.
For my appetizer, I got the lamb hummus, and it came with some pita breads and these cracker type situation type deal type moments.
I know the portion's big. I know we have Mary's whole little lamb on the table right now, but I really wanted this. The waiter actually warned me when I ordered it. He was like, you know, the lamb hummus is quite big. And I was like, do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm capable of? I'm capable of eating the walls in this restaurant. I didn't say that. I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just take it home. Which I am going to. Because lamb hummus to me, I don't know why, it made me salivate. I have never heard an animal say bah and gotten hungry until today. So I'm really hyped. It has spiced ground lamb, spiced garbanzos, lemon, scallions, chili oil. The Instagram girlies love chili oil. They put on everything. I think it's a chili crunch. That's all they talk about. Paprika, crumbled feta, served with warm pita and lavash. I think that is this cracker right here. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm so ready. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Oh, with the cracker. Mmm. Oh my God, it's so good. It's amazing. It's so flavorful. I did not lie. Did I lie? Did I lie? If I did not have my entree on the way, this could have been my whole meal. I'm not joking. This is the most satisfying, delicious thing I've had in a long time. It may be the best theme park appetizer I've ever had. And I feel disgusting saying that as a Disney stan. I know I drag Mickey a lot, but the truth is I love that man. I do. So the fact that I'm giving Universal such high praise icks me out. But this is truly astounding. First of all, the pitas taste fresh. They're charred. This cracker thing tastes like a tortilla chip. Come on, Tostitos. I'm here for it. But the actual hummus itself is the best hummus I've ever had. It's so fresh. The lemony burst that's bursting out of it is so enticing to the taste buds. It's extremely garlicky, and the chickpeas are so smooth. Do you call them chickpeas or garbanzo beans? Which is the correct term? I feel like chickpeas sounds like the sound a bird makes, and a garbanzo bean sounds like a huge fart. It's just the richest, most flavorful, fresh hummus I've ever had. And this lamb meat is incredible. I've had lamb before that's a little gamey. It likes to play games, and I don't have time for that. But this lamb is so good. It's so clean tasting. There's no fatty flavor whatsoever. And it kind of tastes like taco meat for some reason, but like with a hint of cinnamon and sweetness. And I mean that as a compliment. I love taco meat. I love Taco Tuesday. I'll do Taco Wednesday and Thursday as well, even if it doesn't sound good as a sentence. And those meat spices with the hummus was just perfection, astounding. 10 out of 10, actually 100 out of 10. I think I'm gonna stay on this island for a while. I don't have a volleyball named Wilson, but I have my bald head, and that's all I need.
For my entree, I got the couscous bowl with a chicken skewer, and it has a whole bunch of toppings.
This looks great, but the shape of the couscous reminded me of something that happened last night. I was sleeping. It was 3 a.m. and I woke up It's gonna sound so strange, but it actually happened, and I need your support. I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt like I was swallowing something. There was something literally at the back of my throat. It felt like when you're chewing gum and you accidentally swallow it. Don't do that. But that's what it felt like. It was like a little ball in the back of my throat. And being half asleep, I was like, what is that? And I just swallowed it. And I still don't know what it was. Was I that hungry? Was it a tonsil stone? Was it a spider? I didn't think of that until my sister was like, could have been a spider. And I was like, it could have been a spider. So I hope that made you hungry. Let's eat. Oh, this is the souvlaki couscous bowl. It has za'atar spiced couscous, fresh cucumbers, marinated artichokes. I love artichokes, especially the heart. It's just full of so much love. Kalamata olives. I said, can I have no olives? And he said, of course. Spiced chickpeas, feta cheese, tzatziki, and tahini dressing. Oh, I'm ready. And I got it with a chicken skewer. I feel like I just went through a life-altering event. Could you tell I liked it? I did. I loved it more than the artichoke hearts love themselves. The chicken, marinated, grilled. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like when you marinate chicken in Greek dressing and then you grill it. I love that. I think it's simple, it's juicy, it's almost kind of light. Perfect chicken. The couscous had a great flavor to it. I'm not that into pearl couscous. I'm more into like the crumb couscous, like the couscous dust. I'm into that. But the pearl couscous still slayed me. It had so much flavor, so much seasoning. It had a light lemon flavor to it. The tzatziki was so sour. It could have had more of a cucumber flavor, honestly. It tasted more like a really nice, bright Greek yogurt. And not full tzatziki, but I still really enjoyed it. All the veggies tasted fresh. Now, the chickpeas were a bit chewy, I will say that, but they were just a little bit off. Otherwise, it was perfection. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 still, even with the chewy chickpeas. It's still perfect to me.
For my dessert, I got a whole square of cinnamon bread pudding.
A lot of you girlies know bread pudding is my favorite dessert. In fact, I think it's my favorite food group in the world. I like it definitely more than vegetables and also above meats and cheeses. So I'm so hyped for this. It's a cinnamon bread pudding. It looks very dense and compacted, like a bread pudding brick. Reminds me of the brick I ate when I was in Oz. Oh my gosh, ooh, the texture. Okay, let's see what it's giving. It tastes like melted toffee soaked into a cake. Is it giving full bread pudding? I'm not sure. I think it's a bit more cake-like, and I do think that the texture is a bit too mushy to be considered bread pudding. I think bread pudding needs to have some pieces of crust, some pieces of bread that's a little bit drier, some soggier parts. It should have more variation in the bites. This is all very one uniform cake-like creature, but it's still incredible. It has a light cinnamon flavor, but it's, like I said, mostly toffee vibes, and I love toffee. And then the ice cream just adds a nice creaminess and just kind of makes it all a bit lighter. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Now, part of me just knows that if Beth from Little Women had a loaf of bread, she would have made the best bread pudding, but she was so selfless. She gave the neighbors down the street all the bread she had, and all she had left was an orange and a fever that they gave her. It was a very unfair trade, but I just know that she's looking up at us. I miss her. Anyways, girlies, the video's over, but we're not gonna end it here in this cave. We're gonna end it somewhere a bit more special. Well, girlies, this is it. I wanted to film in front of the big arm because I knew that my arm would outshine it. And I think it's working. I can sense that in my bicep. I have my hummus for 10 people in this bag and also my bread pudding. So I'm a happy boy. If you watch this whole video, you are that girl for real. You persevered. You were definitely very patient, but I think you had a good time, didn't you? I did. I had the best time ever. So thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Also, wait, what was my favorite park? All of them. Every single one. That's what a true Orlandoian would say. And that's who I am. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you next week. Bye, girlies. Mwah.